it was definitely a long time coming. I had tried to do it once 10 years previous, but that is like a long and torturous tale. I didn't get super far. I made it to Alberta and then I went home. So yeah, it was just really
Yeah, but
important to like,
but that is also good for people to know because, right, they
yeah,
people tend to hear only about the successes, and sometimes, especially when you're trying to do a big thing that you've never done before, sometimes it might take you a couple of tries to be successful, and that's okay.
that's legit.
That's part of the whole thing.
Yeah, no, you know what? That's a very good point, and I don't often think about that, but failure is a super important part of success. And also it's I will also say, like, through the wisdom of having failed a number of times in my life, sometimes it's important to fail and just walk away like you're never gonna pick it back up again. And maybe in a year or 2 or whatever, depending on the project, then, like, the time will come back around where it's right to, like,
Yeah.
complete the thing that you wanted to do. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, like time is such a useful tool for overcoming problems. Um,
In knitting, we call that hibernating. Projects are
mm,
hibernating. They're, like, giving you too much
yeah,
trouble, or you don't like them. 'Em, they're being a pain in the ass for some reason, and it's just like, "Okay, putting this aside, it's
yeah,
hibernating now."
yeah. And then when you come back to it though, like with a fresh brain and after
Yep.
like your whatever that is, like your subconscious has had some time to chew on it, yeah, there's like something really cool about that. I don't know. I like that in the larger scale, but also in the like day-to-day scale where you're like, screw this. I'm out of here. And then the next morning you're like, that was easy. I should have gone
Yeah,
to bed first.
right?
Um,
Oh, so
so
many times, right? So many times where you're just, like,
oh,
spinning out on something and
I
yep,
give up so easily now and go to bed.
yeah.
Like that is like move number one for me. I'm like, nope, I'm gonna go write some emails and go to bed. Like
I like it. It's like, "Yes, wisdom we've learned along the way. Just give up and go to bed. It'll be fine tomorrow."
but it's so true. I don't know.
Yes,
Anyway,
it
yeah.
is. Yes,
Um,
Bob is saying that very few people follow a strictly linear path through life, and many go through multiple
that's it.
iterations. That is absolutely true. Absolutely true. Although it's weird. I feel like it's so that is so true, and yet I feel like it is so weird that still I don't know, sometimes we feel like failures about not having this, like, direct linear path, right? Or that
Mhm.
still feels like the expectation somehow, or like the thing that we should be doing, or the thing that we should be achieving, and it's like, it's so we like, why is there that narrative? Why is there that narrative? It's fascinating.
Yeah, it's so true. And it's like
I'm gonna
I
drink
one of the
more beer.
things I wanted to do, yeah, you're like, yes. But one of the things actually that I aim for in my life overall, and I feel like I'm achieving it by and large, is like setting my life up to have as many interesting opportunities come my way as possible by like just saying yes to the weird stuff and going with
Mhm.
it. And I also recognize like there's a lot of privilege and stuff in that as well. So
Yeah.
like I don't say that without qualification, but like it's really cool because like sometimes you like it's worth it to take the thing that is what is interesting or like and just go for it because it leads to other opportunities that you might never have been able to see coming or anticipate if you're able to like take the weird way every now and again. I don't know.
No,
I
I
don't know how
agree.
true that is for everybody, but yeah, like it's worked for me. So
No, I absolutely agree, and also what you say about privilege is really true because if you're in a position where it's just a daily marathon or struggle just to meet basic minimum needs, then
yep,
oftentimes you don't have the luxury of doing the weird things, right? Or
this is it.
you're not in the headspace where it sounds like a good idea or that you have the energy to take advantage of it. Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah. So I need to be really clear about that because I know not everyone has the
yeah.
ability to be like, I'm going to quit my job and take this other weird job that sounds like it'll be cool, but who knows? That's a
We
leap
can
that
work
not everyone can
towards a
do.
place towards making a place where that is possible, where everybody does have
Yeah,
those opportunities.
exactly. My God, I only wish. Wouldn't that be great? So yeah. But anyway, it's like it's what landed me at learning about like industrial controls and stuff like that because I had, gone and explored a lot of this like stuff on my own because I don't have a traditional engineer background, like I was saying earlier. And so it's I don't know. Yeah, anyway, just there's a lot of imposter syndrome, and so being able to actually do stuff, really, really helps, or being allowed to do stuff professionally really helps.
Yeah, and I think it's funny too about, like, the whole, like, having a traditional engineering background and stuff because, like, even though, yes, I have an engineering degree and you could say that I have a
Mhm.
traditional engineering background, right? I it I did not take classes, and what I did in college was not what I'm doing
Mhm.
now. And so it's like, yes, it set me up for some things in certain ways, and it definitely opened doors and gave me opportunities for sure. But it did not like the classes that I took in college were not what I'm doing now at all. And
Mm.
engineering is such a huge, huge topic
Oh,
and
it's so
discipline,
big. Yeah,
right? I mean,
yeah,
nobody can possibly you don't learn everything you need to know in college. Nobody could,
yeah.
And
You can try, but
right?
yeah, absolutely.
But you're always gonna be continuing to learn, and you're gonna be, like, learning on the job and learning from other people and maybe learning through your hobbies too, and I think that there's this real fallacy of, like, "Oh, I learned this in school, and therefore it is somehow, like, more important."